step back and enjoy. Enter Sandman. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Liberty Flames offense will come out first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes.
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Rushes on him. The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Sharp. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
So Virginia Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his back?
Turns on the Jets. He's inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got him loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, it's easy to call plays, but I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's a heat. Still looking. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo. All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the first down. The Flames come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And this one will be stopped. No gain. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep chalking up.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
That's a really good-looking run there. You think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Makes the grab. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Terry. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Now rolling to the left. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground while 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. On the play. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
This offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cincinnati. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Flames want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
And that's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Flames send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Dropping back, it's Knight. On the run, still looking. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, he keeps making more of those. Wayne Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football, and this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
The run from the shotgun. Brings him to the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's White.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. That one's takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Ripping through the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokie.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, what a cut! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Flames just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to pass, it's Sharp. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch right away. They're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Looking for room at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over. The Flames sending the offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3, is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
On the set.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sharp. Working the middle. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Ready, ready.
And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs.
Moves.
Looking to throw on first down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Ready.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Fire.
Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Flames will punt this one away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The Hokies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Ready.
Backed up at their own 13-yard line, it's first down.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Caught over the middle. It's White. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Quickly to the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Pulls it in, it's White. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They've been running it, but now the pass. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Tight end now in motion. Going to the run, it's Terry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you
Headed to the end zone. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking in front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Flames, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
325.
Looking to throw, it's Sharp. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. What a grabble on the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it... money. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to pass, it's Knight. That's reeled in, it's White. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch, it's White.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a 1st down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker, understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. Back's feet get set. My feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The AT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to Kent State.
Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Calls it in.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. On the ready. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on second down. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Flames will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They punted away on 4th down. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll run the option. Got the first down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harbor. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sharp. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Taking it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's a draw. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked it down at the 17. The Hokies come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Knight. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. But this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I love quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Back to throw, it's Sharp. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Cradles it at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Smashes through the tackle. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. The Hokies decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. this offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. He leaves it with his back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
They say pressure busts pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious. They're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Wants to throw. It's Sharp. Under fire. Complete to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Flames will call on their punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a... On this one, ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. After swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try and pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
He rumbles Scrambles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. And this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 19 to Miami. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Sharp. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Makes his man still making moves. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Brings it to the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Sharp. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Flames line it up with a 1st and goal. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.